Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Mangs and welcome back to Purposeful Fridays. Today I wanted to talk about adaptability. You see, it's not that human beings dislike change. What we do dislike is having change forced upon us. And at the moment, that is exactly what's happening in every aspect of our lives. We are being forced to change the way we socially interact with people. We're being forced to change the way we work. We're being forced to change the way we would live our daily lives from day to day. And it's adaptability that actually helps us adjust and move forward as quickly and as smoothly as possible. So at the moment, I think we're all identifying very quickly whether or not we are good at adapting or whether that's something that we probably need to work on a little bit. So today I wanted to talk about, some of the things that you can control to help you adapt to the changes you can't control a little bit quicker and to help, lower some of that anxiety and that stress around what's happening and the lack of control that you feel you're having. So the first thing you need to look at, given that we have these restrictions on how we can and can't interact with each other and where we can and can't go, the first thing I ask you to look at is, what is your daily routine? Because you had one. You had a daily routine where you got to choose when you got up, how you dressed for work, how you got to work, how you interacted throughout your day, whether or not you caught up with friends. You had a routine, a daily, weekly, monthly routine already in place. And that's changed clearly, or needs to change. So look at your routine. And I would urge you still to get up at the same time every day. Still get up, have breakfast, shower, and get dressed as if you're going to work. And if you are working from home, make sure you've got a space set aside that is just for work so that you can, from a mindset point of view, distinguish the difference between home and work. It makes a huge difference to set some of those boundaries, especially if you have family and children that are home from school. So look at your daily routine and make sure that it is a productive, constructive day and you're spending your time wisely. With all the extra time that you have, look at all the things that you've said you always wanted to do and you can't. That book that you've been trying to read for 6 months, that study that you were going to do, online study that you were going to do to increase your skills and capabilities. Look at how you can use your time wisely. The other thing I wanted to quickly talk about in relation to, that adaptability is how you can adapt with your connection. Connection and a sense of belonging is critical for human beings. And the way you used to connect could have completely changed. So what are some of those habits around connection that you can incorporate into your daily life to ensure that you stay connected to those people that you care about the most and the different communities that you're part of, whether it's a sporting group, whether it's your family, whether it's your work colleagues? What are the different and creative ways that you can invent to ensure that you stay connected, not just one-to-one, but as a group, collectively? How can you still interact and stay connected during this time? So this Purposeful Friday, have a think about those. What does your routine look like and what needs to change? How are you staying connected to people and what could you do differently to ensure that you aren't starting to feel isolated or alone? And if you are finding yourself working virtually or leading a virtual team, I've just kicked off a new 10-week online live group mentoring program that helps leaders understand the differences in leading virtual teams, because it is very different. You need a different focus, you need a different skill set, and you need a different mindset. So check it out in the link below in the comments. I'd love to see you there. I'm kicking it off next week and I think you'll find it incredibly valuable. Have a fabulous weekend and I'll see you next Purposeful Friday.